So we are in the car. We decided to do like 50,000 different things today. We were at the mount and now we're going to a waterfall. Check back on the name of that because we don't remember the waterfall and or how to pronounce it, but we will show you guys here shortly whenever we get there. But we're driving through Welcome Bay now, which is kind of a new area to drive. Roads are super curvy. So glad Daniel is paying attention to that, but can't wait to show you guys. Bye.
So we finally made it to, I'm not sure how to pronounce it, Kaiate
Falls.
Kaiate or Kaiate. You guys let us know in the comments as best you can. But if you're from the US or from somewhere else and you're coming to visit New Zealand and you want to go to these falls,
Drive slow.
Drive very slow. Drive very carefully. A lot of the roads are very narrow and very, very curvy where you don't see anybody or anything. You don't see what's around you or in front of you, or like you look to the right of you and like there's a straight drop off. Yeah, it's fine. It's okay. Just make sure you're careful and you're not speeding or zooming around. And there are some people from New Zealand that we're going pretty fast on these curves, probably because they do it all the time. But, right, but stay safe for yourself and go slow. But Charlotte is napping, so we're gonna get her out, get her in a backpack, and go walk around the falls. So here you go. Here you go. We're walking extra careful. If you listen quietly, you can hear the sound of the falls already. All right. Show Sissy. Hi, baby. We're walking very carefully. So just some more scenery. So when you get here, your parking lot's up there. You come down this little path, and then you can take a left or a right. But either way, it goes to the loops all the way around the falls, and it comes right back to here, so you can go back to the parking lot. And you can hear it. Yep. It's a little chilly. So which way do you want to go? Left or right? Left is always right. Okay, let's go. Cool looking trees. The nice thing about this too is we're in New Zealand, and no hate on Australia, but at least we know there's not like some horribly dangerous animals out here gonna get us. So just walk down this, and this is super steep and super small pathways. But we're at this point, you can see some of the waterfall. There was a sign that said like contamination in the water and not to swim in it. Keep going. Definitely smells beautiful. That's kind of a weird thing to say. Yeah, the air feels good though too. You want to see some nature, definitely come here. Hi, Sissy. So this is my favorite part so far of the hike because there's a safety fence because this gives me as a mama total anxiety. All she's been doing this whole time is worrying about whether or not I've got Charlotte and we can walk along this path. It's slippery. It is a little slippery. Okay, hold on to the railing, honey, as you go down this. Going down to the bottom of the falls. Lots and lots of stairs with railings. Again, the best part. So it's definitely getting louder as we get towards the waterfalls. When we get to them, we'll definitely show you guys like the falls, but probably won't talk as much just so you can see it. But also a quick side note, we woke up this morning, I asked Daniel if he wanted to get breakfast, and this is where we are. So not great hiking shoes. So make sure if you go here, it's planned and you don't just decide to wake up and get breakfast and end up here.
All right, so here's like the steepest part, I think, so far. It's a zigzag staircase down to the base of the falls. So like Alyssa mentioned, we're probably not going to talk a whole lot during this part, just so you can get appreciation for the noise of the falls and how beautiful it looks.
All right, let's go.
I'm worried about bringing the dog here.
Here we go, steepest part. I'm gonna hold on to the handle and record so you guys can see it. Again, it's getting pretty loud, so I'm gonna go ahead and stop talking now. Videos don't even do it justice. So just came up some super steep stairs. Definitely out of breath. I don't really like this too much. It's pretty, but I'm more of a not off the beaten path kind of person. Scares me, it's slippery. But if you're all about adrenaline and unsafetyness, go ahead and head to this waterfalls.
It's a little bit unsafe compared to United States standards. But I think for most Kiwis or anybody else who travels the world, this is probably one of the more safer things, I would say. You should read the reviews on the falls. A lot of people say their 2 and 4 year olds can hike this. So I think it just depends on you and your family and what you guys do often. This is not common for us. We like to go to the beach and just lay around. So this is a little bit more, I guess, nerve-wracking. A little bit more dangerous for us, a little scarier.
If you take my heart
like
rate,
it.
if you
It's
take
beautiful.
my heart rate right now, I think like I'd have to be in the hospital.
But the falls are beautiful though.
Yes.
You have to admit they're really pretty.
They are.
So.
Again, favorite part of the hike. As you see, there are railings.
Hey guys, sorry for the weird cut from the falls to our house now. We underestimated how difficult the falls would be compared to what everybody online had said. A lot of the reviews were like, yeah, it's only a 18-minute walk and it's pretty easy. My kids do it. My 2 and 4 year old can do it. Well, those 2 and 4 year olds must be like studs because me and Carrie and Charlotte on my back and Alyssa carrying a baby in her belly, we had a very tough time because once you get down to the bottom of the falls, guess what you have to do next?
Go up.
Go up, climb back up. And that was the hard part. Going down and seeing everything was pretty. It was nice. It was beautiful. but then we had to
Slippery.
yeah, it was slippery. We had to scale back up. So our thoughts on these falls: very pretty, they were beautiful, they were gorgeous. Very slippery, very hard, very difficult for anyone who's either out of shape, pregnant, or carrying a baby on their back.
Yeah, I mean, even for kids, like
Yeah, even for kids, I wouldn't.
It's so slippery, like it's so muddy and wet, and like the hills on the stairs are straight down. But even that, like the stairs are so like there's such big like
They're steep.
they're
They're
yeah
steep.
There's like big holes in between
Yeah.
them. It's just,
And a lot of it's not, railed off. Like some of it was, as you can see from Alyssa loving the rails. But it's just, it's a hard one for kids. There's definitely some more falls we've heard around that are
I'm gonna
probably.
visit McLaren Falls next. But
Yeah.
if you went there and it's the same, please let us know.
Yeah, please let us know if McLaren Falls is anything like this one. I still don't know how to pronounce it. I think it's spelled
You'll see from the
Kaiate or
pictures
something like
whatever.
that. So, yeah.
Also, the roads to get to this place,
Very
there
curvy.
and back, super treacherous.
Treacherous.
And we saw like lots of houses that were built up on like the hills, and like, man, if there'd be any sort of
Erosion,
or
yeah.
anything, like those houses would be bloop.
Yeah, it was interesting, very neat, and it was very beautiful, all of it. Like the scenery from the drive was nice, but whenever you're driving, you
Not
can't
worth
really
it.
take the time to look. But it's pretty. The trip is a little far. It was like 30 minutes drive one way, 30 minutes back. If you're interested in giving up an afternoon to go check it out, I think it was nice. It was
If
pretty.
you don't have kids, if you're in good shape,
Yeah, and you're not pregnant.
not pregnant, you
Hydrated.
have super good hiking boots.
Yeah, hydrated. It is muddy too.
If you fall, it wouldn't be that big of a deal. Then go.
Yeah.
Like obviously, all those things were not for us.
Not the
'cause
case
if I
for
fell,
us.
Like that would not be good. And
No.
then, like
If I fell, Charlotte
that
would fall
not be
too.
good either.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, definitely not the safest or most easygoing little trek. So, anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Hopefully you learned something and at least got some pretty views out of this and enjoyed it.
Now Mama's gonna relax and Daddy's gonna take care of everything tonight.
Oh yeah, bye, guys.